to her third attempt at making Olympic Games, and I think you can't understate what she may have been going through.
This is the first chapter for her next.
Well, someone who's trying to make it to their second Olympic Games in this first chapter you just mentioned, Lori, is Hezly Rivera. So many eyes on her, so much expectation now that she has that Olympic medal.
We've been chatting with her about confidence, about how do you train to hit in a pressure environment? And for her, she talked about doing pressure sets back home at gym. That means doing competitions where either the whole gym will go and watch. Sometimes you get a short warm-up and you gotta just hit the first one. It's all about learning how to move under pressure. And if she hits, it's gonna be a good weekend for her.
Big series, nice small adjustment. But she mentioned her confidence was a little shook up after Classic. She struggled a bit there. In my opinion, she just wasn't quite ready, which is not a bad thing since you're trying to peak at World Championships this October. A hit beam routine could do a lot for that confidence, though.
Absolutely. I'd say Team USA is looking for difficulty right now, especially after the last games. That's what's needed. And we're going to be keeping an eye out on that. But Hezly has some of that difficulty. And if she continues to build that, I'd say LA 2028 is an easy qualifier for her. She's just got to keep it up.
Good routine for Hezly Rivera. You could see it in her eyes, Lori. She was locked in when she saluted, and I think she needed that to really get back to her full confidence level throughout the rest of this meet.
I think you mentioned it, the confidence she's trying to build and getting that taste out of her mouth from Classics, which she knows that was not her best performance.
Well, Lori, you and I have both tried to come back after an Olympic game. So the struggle or the obstacle for her is really letting that go and starting
trusting that she gets that chance to do it again and to do it even better.
14-0.
Pressure with an incredible amount of grace.
You saw Nola Matthews got the green with that 13.5 for her floor routine. Nicely done for her. Now here's Hezly Rivera.
This tends to be a really high-scoring event for Hezly. She's got good difficulty, and her tumbling is so clean. Had a little trouble with one of the landings, but overall, the shapes in the air, her hips are flat, all the things the judges are looking for.
Of world champions on beam.
And there are so many things that the judges can go ahead and find. I used to call them ghost deductions because there are things where even if you're watching and it seems like everything is perfect, there's a lot of places that the judges can still find.
Hezly Rivera keeps rolling, 14-0 for her.
14s in any scenario.
Hardest thing for her, according to her bio right now, gymnastics is coming easy today, is driving. Apparently she had trouble with left turn, or right turns, because she does everything left. So if you're in, the Plano, Texas area, watch out for somebody who can't.
Godspeed to
right
the curbs.
Hey, if she can do gymnastics like this, I guarantee you she can drive. Yurchenko double full.
Beautiful. Wow. Look at the distance where she's standing. Oh, look, she gave a little chuckle, a very demure little chuckle. That was a wonderful vault, Sam. You've talked a lot about the blocks on a table. It's the equivalent of trying to make cooked spaghetti bounce versus up you run fast enough. That's going to get you some nice distance from the table.
Look at those straight arms twisted a little early. You can see she's on the side of that white line. But check out her arms, how straight they are. I like seeing that. Her hips are in a flat, good position, which again is gonna shoot her upward to have enough time to fulfill the rotation before her feet hit the ground. Now look at her upper body, really high in that vertical shape, exactly what the judges are looking for.
I'll be interested to see what the penalty is. The one foot certainly was out of the line.
Yeah.
The other foot very close, but looked like it hopped in. It was out, 3/10 off, but still a 13.8. Tell you what, we've seen some powerful Yurchenko double fulls, and I think for Team USA, they have to be
Our routine.
Yeah, and cold arms also tend to make you feel a little more tired as well. So
Here we
stay
go.
warm.
To maintain the lead, Hezly Rivera.
Far over on that toe full, but she keeps it moving. She's not off the equipment.
Strong start. Really important for her to continue that rhythm. Legs glued together, hitting those handstands. It's a good indicator that she's on the right track and has enough momentum.
She's almost there.
Needs a big tap with her toes. Good recovery from classics. You can see that smile from her coach Valeri right there. She needed that one.
John, what do you think?
Yeah, I think a big sigh of relief for a lot of reasons. She's struggled not just at classics, but during this whole year, kind of getting in her groove, has had some mistakes and things in the future. Hezly Rivera, she will have the lead. 13.45 her. That is the lead after night one.